Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2021 and part 68 of the Sir Alex Ferguson Challenge with Aston Villa. Today we have our final match of the season before an FA Cup final against Liverpool. If you didn't check out the last episode, please make sure you go and check it out now so that you're not spoiled some amazing events that happened last time out. So, if you're still here and you didn't see last episode, it's your own fault. We are Premier League champions! Yes! Within 7 seasons, which I think is a good achievement. It's not the quickest anyone will ever get there. But I'm very, very proud of what we've built. We've won 7 trophies now at Aston Villa. And you can see the season that we've had. 90 points, 52 goal difference. Very, very good. So we're going to have the trophy collecting ceremony today against Sheffield United. And then, of course, the FA Cup final against Liverpool next week. So, since you were last with me, we've played one match, and that was against Brighton. And we beat them 5-2, which I was very impressed with, because usually once you've won the title, they all switch off. But some excellent goals in there from Neymar, Tammy Abraham, Ndombele, and Luis Suarez as well. So that all means that we are on 90 points in the Premier League at the moment. We can finish with 93, which would be a wonderful total to end on. John Reyes looks like he will be the top scorer this season and win the Golden Boot. Neymar looks like he's going to get the most assists. He's also broken the record for the most number of assists. And hey, if he has a perfect performance today, potentially he could become the best average rated player. Romelu Lukaku's going to run away with that award. Clean sheets, we're not exactly anywhere on that. But although, to be fair, Diogo Costa has got 10 this season. We'll settle for that. 10 from 30 appearances, which isn't too bad. But yeah, we might just give Emiliano Martinez a run out. It might well be his last match in a Aston Villa shirt. So why don't we give him the honour of playing in this final match? We're obviously going to have Diogo Costa in the squad so that he can be in the trophy lifting ceremony. And anyone else we want to get in there, I'm not entirely sure we do need any of those in on the action. So that's the team that we're going to play today. We've got Martinez in goal. We've then got Estevez, Williamson, Brindley and Mendes in defence. We've then got Rice and Henry in the midfield with Lamar and Neymar starting wide of John Reyes and Tammy Abraham up top. So, it doesn't matter this match, but I'd love to finish the season on a high and it, give us some momentum into next season as well. And yeah, things are going really well. So hopefully we can set ourselves up for the FA Cup final in the best possible fashion. We're playing well, and hey, we're finishing well ahead of second place Man United. No matter what happens here, everybody seems to have messed up. You can see Brighton already 2-0 up against Man City as well. Here's Ndika into the middle. Konsa with the goal. Ezri Konsa, our former player, manages to get the opening goal of the match, and Sheffield United are 1-0 up, which is a bit of a disaster. Here's Ndika again into the middle. Off, nearly 2-0. And we really struggle with that type of set piece. That routine we do struggle with. So that's something to maybe work on over the summer, is our defensive set pieces. But yeah, it's going to be interesting who's going to finish in the top 4. Liverpool have dropped down a bit. They've had a disgusting schedule recently, but they'll be disappointed as defending champions with the title defence that they've put up. It's not been very strong at all, really. What we're going to do, we're going to thrash our arms about. It's disappointing to see this sort of performance. They already seem to be on their holidays. We need to keep an eye on the Chelsea score and make sure Lukaku doesn't score 4 goals today and end up with a golden boot. That would be a bit of a disaster. But 60 minutes gone and not too much happening. Thomas Lamar not having the best of games, so we're going to put John Reyes out on the right-hand side and stick Luis Suarez up top, swap him round with Tammy Abraham. Who else is playing poorly? Nuno Mendes not having the best of games, so we'll get Kurt on. And we'll leave it like that for now. Potentially stick Paul Glatzel on for the last 20 minutes or so. We're going to berate the boys. Here's Neymar with a free kick. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar. It was a corner, not a free kick. But anyway, here it comes into the middle and Konsa scores again. Ezri Konsa, his first and second goals of the season. He's managed to score in this match, and that is a disaster. And, well, Emiliano Martinez could have done better with that potentially, but we wanted to give him his final swan song. But maybe we're regretting that decision now. I'm going to get Paul Glatzel on for the last 20 minutes, see what he can do. Here's Ampadu into the middle. Oh, and Sacek scores. Oh, it's the ghosts of Villa past today that are coming back against us. And this is a really disappointing defeat. 3-0 against Sheffield United so far. It's just a complete off day for us, unfortunately. Which is a huge shame. And there's nothing we can do about it now. But here we go. It's Estevez to Glatzel. Glatzel to Rice. Rice to Emre, who scores. And gets one back. It'll be very impressive if we come back and draw this match from here. But yeah, nice little finish from Emre. And Declan Rice with a good little pass. And nice shot. So he's got a decent long shot on him as Emre Kurt. I want to see his stat. It's 9, to be fair. It's not great, but yeah, disappointing drab day to end the season. It's not the way you want to lift the title, but there you go. Full time, 3-1. I think we say you were not good enough, because they weren't. Are we going to see the title celebration? Apparently not. Well, that's really sad, isn't it? I mean, we didn't see it on the day that we won the title. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Medals for Premier League win. Yeah, we just didn't get to actually see us lift the trophy, which is such a shame. Yeah, that's a huge shame. But you can see who got medals. You got to play in at least 5 matches or whatever to get a Premier League medal. So luckily, most of those, are players that deserve it. Jorge Salas gets in there for 5 substitute appearances, which seems a bit of a swizz. But there you go. And yeah, Liverpool beat Leeds United 5-2. So they've set up the FA Cup final perfectly for them. Not an ideal prep for us, though. Well, here you go. Here are some of the different awards. So Reyes won Top Goal Scorer award. Lukaku finished second there. Fantastic to see him do that. We win Manager of the Year. Yes. And this is the Team of the Year. So Norman Williamson in there, Neymar in there, Suarez in there. Weirdly, Reyes isn't in there. That just seems bizarre to me. Is he on the bench? Maybe they don't do benches for this. But he's top goal scorer, but doesn't end up there, which again seems bizarre. Who got Player of the Season? Player of the Year, Romelu Lukaku. Young Player of the Year, this Piet Cole. I don't think he deserved it. English Footballer of the Year, yeah. Golden Glove, obviously isn't us. Donnarumma got it in the end. Goal of the Season was Vinicius Jr. We weren't involved in that top 3 there. That's Player of the Month. That's not really what we're interested in, but there you go. Steven Gerrard being sacked by West Ham. You couldn't make it up. Okay, so just the one change or 2 changes for this match. Diogo Costa comes back in to between the sticks. Emre Kurt goes on the left-hand side. Everything else stays the same, and hopefully we can see a massive improvement in performances today. It's what we want to, be remembered by. We want to win the double this season, and then the only thing we have to achieve in this Sir Alex Ferguson challenge is the treble after that, which we don't have to do until season 13. But yeah, it's a big one. Because if Liverpool win today, we have to win the title again next year, and that is going to be so tough to do, to defend your title. It's a very, very tough thing to do in the Premier League. But we will try our best, as always. We have a very good record at Wembley. We've, of course, won 2 FA Cups already in the series. Here's Thomas Lemar now. On the left, here's Rice. Back to Declan Rice. Lemar into Henry, and Hayley Henry gets us off the mark with his 7th goal of the season. He is a trooper in that midfield, and he is definitely somebody we want in there going forward into future seasons. He's still only 23. He's got plenty of years ahead of him, and I think him and Rice could make an excellent partnership in that midfield like we have had in the second half of the season. An excellent start for us, and we're 1-0 up in this FA Cup final. Come on, boys. Virgil van Dijk now to Odegaard, to Sessegnon. Sessegnon on the ball. It's away by Estevez. Here's Abraham to Reyes now. John Reyes on the ball. Reyes to Lemar. Thomas Lemar now. Gets it in. Abraham's there. Abraham again. John Reyes gets the final rebound. And he scores his 33rd goal of the season. And within 16 minutes of this FA Cup final, we are 2-0 up. And that is what we want. Thomas Lemar doing a very, very good job to get in. Abraham with 2 initial shots. Alisson will be pretty disappointed with his saves, I think, if he's honest with himself. And yeah, we're 2-0 up here. 2-0 up. João Felix gets it across, but Emre cuts it out. Emre gets it forward. John Reyes runs onto it. John Reyes is going to shoot. Oh, that was close. Side netting. Inches. I think he would have scored that had he got it on target, because I don't think Alisson's playing particularly well. But yeah, 2-0 up. And yeah, not a lot going on right now, but XG looking very, very good for Aston Villa right now. We are playing better than Liverpool, which is nice to see. So, hands in pockets. You might be winning, but it could all change. It definitely could. Sessegnon with a throw. Estevez away. Reyes comes back to take it. And now he's going to run with it. Look at this from John Reyes. That's brilliant pace. Good tackle from Fiorentino there, though. And now here's Ansu Fati on the right-hand side. What can we do with it? Can Kurt cut it out? No, he can't. Brindley does, though. And it was Neymar, actually, that tracked back rather than Emre. Here's Ansu Fati now with a chance, and great save from Diogo Costa there. I think we can be really, really happy. Odegaard gets it in. Brindley away. Now here's Vinny Jr. on the left-hand side. What's he going to do with it? Oh, it's a great tackle. Great tackle from Thomas Estevez, who's had a wonderful season at right back. Be interesting to see what interest is in him over the summer. And I think that's going to be one of our key targets, is to try and keep this squad together as much as possible. I think a new striker, another 30 goal a season striker in there. Potentially a new right winger, because whether we want a 31-year-old Thomas Lemar is debatable. Neymar gets it in. It's away by Alisson. Now here's Boadu. Boadu on the ball. Oh, nudged off by Henry. That was brilliant. And Diogo Costa now to Brindley. Thomas Lemar. Rice gets it forward. Virgil van Dijk with the header. Odegaard. Now Ederson. Ederson pushing forward for Liverpool. Ederson still going, and it's off the post, and Rice gets it clear. But that could have been a disaster. I think Neymar's going to come off. He's booked and he's not playing well. And that's usually a recipe for disaster. We'll get Paul Glatzel on that left-hand side. We're going to get Tom Good on as well for Declan Rice. And we'll stick with that. And see how we get on. Odegaard now in. Virgil van Dijk scores. Liverpool are back in it. And that's pressure now, because we've been 2-0 up and controlling the game for all of it. But Virgil van Dijk, fantastic header. The 2 people on the line couldn't do a thing about that. And now Lemar, chance to get our own back, and that's off the post. That was close from Norman Williamson. Very, very close there. Estevez not having the best of games, it has to be said. But I think we're going to just try and hold on here. In added time. We got 2 minutes left. Oh, no. No. I think this happened in the last FA Cup final, but maybe it's going to be us that scores the last minute goal. It's in. It's Glatzel. Oh, he hits the post. Oh, that would have been an absolute cracker from Paul Glatzel. But I think it is going to be full time. We throw it in. Estevez wasting time. This is good to see. You can see me, I'm looking at my watch, and there it is! We win the FA Cup, we've done the double! We have done the double! And there they are, for the third time in this save, we are going to win the FA Cup. And we now become Aston Villa 10 times champions of the FA Cup. I picked it up, I gave it to our captain, and they jump in the air. Very, very happy with that. And look at the confetti. And Aston Villa have rocked Wembley Stadium again. Absolutely brilliant performance. And we can go and parade that trophy around. There will be players potentially playing their final ever match for Aston Villa in this squad. You know, the likes of Abraham, how much longer has he got? The likes of, I don't know, maybe not in this particular squad. Neymar, you know, we know he's going to play another year, but is he going to play as much of a part as he did this year? Who knows? But there you go. We've won the FA Cup and we've won the double, which is awesome. And that is another big tick in the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge. And we've now got one more challenge to do, and that is the treble. And we're going to start trying to go for that treble from next season. We're in the Champions League. We're obviously in the other cups as well. I think we've got a great chance of doing it. Aston Villa do the double, and now I'm one of the top English managers apparently, which is nice to see. I'm praised by the Aston Villa supporters. Justly proud of that. The Aston Villa board are happy, which is good. Mourinho was spotted. We've paid out some bonuses. Neymar reaches yellow card limit. So he's actually going to be suspended from the first match of the season, which could be quite dangerous for Neymar, because if he's not in the very first squad, he might not be in the squad going forward. But what a season he's had. 17 goals and 15 assists, 5 player of the matches, 7.32 average rating. We will just continue on a little bit to see the season review thing. I'm sure that'll come. There we go. The Aston Villa end of season review. Come on! After winning the Premier League title and, of course, the Emirates FA Cup. So the new arrivals, let's have a look at these. I think generally we did a very good job. So Thomas Lemar, they were happy with him. He's actually got the top average rating out of any of our new arrivals. 6 goals and 6 assists in 10 starts. John Reyes only got a C for that. I just think that's ridiculous. 33 goals, 3 assists in 41 appearances, a 7.2 average rating. Yes, he's £80 million, but this guy could be the new Messi, the new Ronaldo. He really could be. He scored 48 goals in the last 2 seasons in the Premier League. That is an insane record, and he's only going to get better. Hayley Henry, A+ for him. Only £21 million we spent. 18 starts, 7 goals, 5 appearances. And, you know, second half of the season, he definitely was, one of our top players. Max Norman Williamson, an A for him. 39 million we spent on Max Norman Williamson. I certainly don't remember paying that amount for him. But apparently we did. I really don't remember paying that much, which is odd. I really hate how it goes back to the start. Nuno Mendes did a decent job in on loan, 16 starts for him. Jose Gaya obviously came in January as just a bit of experience at left back. Luis Suarez, bit disappointed in him. We did spend a fair amount of money on him, and of course we did swap him with Max Aarons, our right back. But, he scored 6 goals and got 3 assists in 12 starts. It's not too bad. And finished as joint second top scorer in the Premier League. That's certainly not bad. Devison Villela only made 4 appearances this year, or 4 starts at least. He's still a wonder kid. He can still improve. And hopefully next season he will improve just like Garcia did this year. Alexander Soloth. The board are very pleased with that. I'm not pleased. He didn't score a goal at the club. He only played 5 times. But yeah, he is going to be leaving at the end of the season. And Luke Hutchinson, just a backup player. Transfers out. You can see Jordan Henderson did do very well at Celtic this year. I knew he would. Ortiz, £50 million. He went to Real Madrid. He's now an elite fullback, so he is going to be one of the best players in the world. It's a shame that we didn't keep him, but 50 million was I think a very good fee for him. Diogo Jota went out to Benfica in January for £32 million. Did all right for them. Any more? Callum Hudson-Odoi did very well in the Championship for Watford, but 33 million, just can't refuse that sort of money. Max Aarons had a decent spell at Brighton. Joe Willock did very well at Leeds. We've seen him. He was playing well for them. 45 million though, can't refuse that sort of offer. Ollie Watkins, 22 million, we got that. And he's just dropped off the face of the earth, hasn't he, in terms of his ability. And it's such a shame because he was a brilliant player. He scored 40 odd goals the other season. That's better than Reyes this year. And he's just not been the same. Cancelo has gone as well for 22 million. Had a decent season at Roma. Nobody else really of note. You can see the loans out. So Hanan doing a great job at Inter Miami. Danny Hansen doing a good job at Watford. Jorge Sales had an alright loan spell at FC Porto, but I'd expect to see more goals than that if we do want him up top. Facundo Greco, he's gone to New York City and only scored 2 goals. So again, I'm expecting to see more than that. Ricky J. Jones, 8 goals and 3 assists in 36 appearances. Potentially, he could be the one that joins Reyes up top. I think that would be a nice little partnership. He's got 18 pace, 18 acceleration, 14 finishing. He could well be the one that I want in there, actually, looking at Ricky J. Jones. For God's sake. I really hate it. Right. Anyway, on to the moments to remember. So, how it unfolded. Board expectations was qualify for the Conference League. Finished 7th, essentially. We finished first. Average home attendance of 42,000. Top scorer was John Reyes with 25. Board confidence, very good. A+. So you can see we finished top of the league with 90 points. Who went down, interestingly? West Ham, Brighton and West Brom. It was fairly close at the bottom of the table, actually. You can see that the season didn't start well. We only won 1 of our first 6 matches, but then went on an incredible streak between then and the end of the season where we only lost 4 more matches. And yeah, we were just unbelievable from September onwards. And you guys seen plenty of evidence of that in the videos. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. The FA Cup, they wanted us to reach the quarter-final and we won it. They're delighted we've won the FA Cup. You can see our road to the final, and we absolutely smashed most of the opposition. We did beat Chelsea in extra time, I believe, 4-3. Not really sure why that's come up 3-3, but yeah, we did. And then, of course, the Carabao Cup, we went out in the 3rd round of Derby, so it was part of our weird start to the season, but hey, that's the way it goes. Moments to remember. Biggest win was 5-0 over Blackburn. Match to remember was that 4-2 victory over Man United at Old Trafford. That was a brilliant victory, and that's the real when we thought, wow, we could win the title this year. Goal of the season was John Reyes hitting a fierce shot from 24 metres out against Leeds United in the Premier League back in September. The finances then, we've got slightly less sponsorship, slightly less broadcast revenue. All of that is going to go through the roof next season as Premier League defending champions. Our corporate and hospitality, competition prize money, and match day commercial and retail have all gone up. Reyes is the biggest shirt sales. Rice and Abraham are up there. Calvert-Lewin, interestingly, and Maddison also in there. How we lined up then? This was our best 11. Diogo Costa in goal with Mendes, Kurt, Williamson and Estevez in defence. We've then got Rice and Henry in the middle of the park, and Neymar and Garcia starting wide, of Abraham and Reyes up top. The accolades then, so we won the Premier League Manager of the Month twice and Manager of the Year. Fans Player of the Year was Neymar, which is very nice. Young Player of the Season was John Reyes. Signing of the Season was John Reyes. Goal of the Season was John Reyes. Top goal scorer was John Reyes. Most assists was Neymar. Most Player of the Match, John Reyes. And highest average rating, Neymar. So everything was either Neymar or John Reyes, and that's hilarious. Competition awards, FIFA Under-21's Men's Player was John Reyes. European Golden Boy was John Reyes, and the top goal scorer in the Premier League was, guess who? John Reyes. And then the record breakers, most goals in a league match was John Reyes, most player of the matches in a season. History in the making then. Aston Villa owe everything to a fantastic start of the season. That kick-started the most unlikely of journeys. Aston Villa dared to dream, and thanks to a great run back at the start of the season, their dreams came true. So there you go then. Very, very good. Costa named in our overall best 11 now. I think he's on the bench, which is nice. Emiliano Martinez, I don't know what his future holds for us. He's 34 years old now. It's whether we start looking at potentially, I think he's still a top quality goalkeeper. I think he could play somewhere else, and I kind of feel bad just keeping him here as a backup. But last season was his worst season by far for us, and then this year, we've went with Costa, and I think that was a decision that was vindicated as we went through the season. The Aston Villa best 11, where are they now? John McGinn, how's he getting on? He's at Shakhtar Donetsk. That's hilarious. He's doing all right, to be honest. He's had a lot of transfers since he left us. Bertrand Traore is at Shakhtar as well. We cashed in on him at the right time, I believe. Ollie Watkins, of course. Brandon Williams is at Southampton. Victor Nelson at Genoa. Max Aarons at Brighton. Tyron Mings is at Tel Aviv. What on earth has happened to him? On loan from QPR. He's 34 now, to be fair. Yeah, again, perfect timing on the cash in for Tyrone Mings. Vardy is our under 18s assistant. Douglas Luiz turns out for Barcelona. Toyn Koopmeiners is now at Real Madrid. Jack Grealish is, of course, at Juventus. Kepa is still at Chelsea. Harry Maguire is at Villarreal. That's hilarious. Right, Toyn Koopmeiners, what's happened to him? 33 million he went for. So Chelsea actually lost money on Koopmeiners. And he had a very good season last year. Not so much this year, but interesting. But yeah, that's the Aston Villa best 11. So there you go, the side of 2021. You can have a little read of that if you want to pause. Gilbert in there, Juan Mata, where's he? Gareth Bale, of course, he retired. Jack Wilshere's retired as well. Matthew Targett, Almiron, wow, some great names in here. But Jack Grealish barely played for Juve. I mean, he did well for them after he came back mid-season once, because he spent half a season with us, and then they recalled him because they didn't think we played him enough. So he went back to Juventus. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. There's not too much else to really say, to really do. We don't want to do it in China. I think the USA is a much better option for our training camp. But yeah, that's that. What a wonderful season, you've got to say. Our best season yet, by far. Of course, winning the Premier League is the highlight, but I think winning the FA Cup today as well showed that the Premier League wasn't a fluke. You know, we are a real top quality side, and I think if we really strengthen the correct areas over the summer, we could be a strong force in Europe next season as well. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily FM content from a Monday to a Friday. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.